All right, so this was one of the best things I read this week. It was from a Wall Street Journal editorial on the Democrats and the Green New Deal. Quote, "Isn't democracy great? Only in Congress could a political party introduce legislation with great media fanfare, then vote against it and blame the other side for cynicism." The Senate Democrats voting present on the Green New Deal is this week's Loony Left update. Okay. It makes us smile, the Loony Left thing there. All right, so this is just so nuts. They're so embarrassed by their own thing that is literally now the centerpiece of some of their presidential candidates' campaigns. They want to tell their activists that this is all their focus, and then they won't even back it in Congress.
I thought we only had 12 years to live, so we should be voting on it every day, right? I mean, 0 votes is how much the new Green Deal got in the U.S. Senate, 57 to nothing, and the Democrats that weren't quite sure voted present. But again, I thought according to AOC, we only have 12 years left. We got to get voting on this right now. I guess socialism isn't as popular as you may think it is.
It's just nuts, isn't it?
It is, and I think the worst argument for it was, oh, well, we were just introducing it so that it would spark debate, so that it would spur conversation leading up to the election. Well, that's not what I want my lawmakers to be doing. I don't want them to be introducing bills, but, oh, just kidding, we just did it to talk about it, right? I mean, what else are we paying them for? Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. And we talk about AOC. I mean, she's basically become the leader of the party. I mean, she was on the cover now of Time magazine. You know, this is just something and there seems to be nothing they can do about it.
Well, that's perfectly fine. I mean, in some ways it was predictable. She's the anti-Trump. I mean, she's constantly wrong but never in doubt, and she has radical policies that would undo every piece of success that the Trump administration has accomplished and achieved in the last 2 years. In some ways, some people say, oh, she's a good thing for Republicans. I get that argument. But in other ways, we have to be brutally honest and say that these ideas are really dangerous.
Yeah,
and I mean, there's nothing funny about a $100 trillion takeover of the American economy. There's nothing funny about saying, America's not an exceptional country. There's nothing funny about that. And so, yes, it's easy to poke fun at her, and we should. We're both in our 20s, and so I guess we're within a couple of years of each other, so something tells me I'm going to be going up against AOC in the intellectual debate for many, many years now. And it's quite scary, to be perfectly honest with you. These ideas should be taken with unbelievable seriousness.
I mean, it isn't. I mean, that is the center of the gravity of the party
at this moment. And I think one of my biggest issues with this whole conversation is that it's yet again something that's always reduced to a soundbite. It's oversimplified when so much of her and what she's talking about and what everyone's talking about, that it's wrong. And how is it that almost 70% of people polled say that they will not spend $10 to combat climate change, and yet this Green New Deal is supposed to cost trillions? There's a disconnect between the budget and people's wallets and kitchen table issues they care about with kind of equating it to caring about a larger picture. And I think, so some more examples. Everyone talks about the Paris Climate Accord and drawing out. Well, the efficacy has been shown to be literally nil. So if people really cared about these issues, wouldn't it be incumbent upon those lawmakers to then create legislation that then backs up what they believe,
That's such a smart point, because they don't really. I mean, they just want to make a point. They want to sort of look like they really care about. That's what it seems to be
It's also about power and control. And
what the policies are, exactly.
Without a doubt. Yeah, and
that's right.
What I'm stunned, though, Steve, I'm really surprised. Recently, Adam Schiff sent out a tweet defending her, saying, oh, if you underestimate her, it's going to be to your demise. He said, what point is their party leadership going to take a stand against her? And that really shows that the center of gravity has gone way away from what mainstream Democrats used to stand for. And I would like to think that, Trump didn't radicalize them, he revealed them. I mean, I think this has always been within their ranks. You cannot get this radical this quickly. It's always been brewing within them. And now they just believe that whatever the president says, they must say the opposite.
But it's also, there's a clarity there, which is in a way very helpful for framing the debate, because there was a time when AOC was described as a populist, a bit aligned with Bernie Sanders and so on.
Sure.
But populism, and we talk about this all the time, it's about giving power to the people.
Yes.
About decentralizing power. This is all about them grabbing the power. That's why the socialist analogy with Venezuela, even though, of course, you could say it's extreme, it's exactly right.
Well, that goes back to the hypocrisy that underlays everything, where the answer to every kind of ill is government overreach and ownership, and yet out of their mouths comes, we're taking power back.
Taking power for them away from you. All right. Great discussion.